Okay, so since I'm going to be doing a lot of Slayer, figured it doesn't hurt to go ahead and start a little series on Ultimate Slayer because I'm doing Golden Reaper and some other things on the side. Kind of going to be intermixing all three of these. So as we get into this, I did get some drops, and I'm pretty far, as you can see, into it. I'm already about halfway done with the logs, and I've done about 88%, almost closing in on 90%. The Wyvern bow, Hex Hunter bow, the Dragon Full Helm. This can be a bit of a grind. If not, I can AFK it with Chewed Bones. I got the static gloves today. Razorback gauntlets won't be too bad. Gemstone gauntlets, the Tazar stuff, the Ripper demons. This one's going to be awful. I need the both main hand, offhand, and the pet. I need fear tactics or scare tactics, the Black Mask, Brackish Blade. This third piece, I've gotten like dupes of these. Sary's Claw, Penny. I need two more pieces for Penny here. All of these three blowpipe pieces, I've gotten one. The Blast Fusion boots. And then I need a few more items, mainly these three here for the Revenant log, and then the three from the Lava Strike Worms. So let's go and get started, see how far we can progress into this. Alright, our first task, what are we going to get? Gemstone Dragons. That's actually just perfect. I actually was just sitting there, so yeah, we'll go back and sit. Well, it's been a couple tasks. I'm at, what is it, my 710th task right now. Now, normally when I do Revenants, it's usually just in Legacy with Magic. It's chill. But considering I'm going through tasks so quickly, I really didn't feel like switching. So we're just going to necro down this Undead task at 710. Trying to do any task that will progress my progress as quickly as I can. We'll see. I might start doing some more clips about each task, short clips. May not actually even get anything half the task, but it wouldn't hurt, I guess. It's different content than what I normally would do for something like this, but considering I only have so many drops left, the question begs itself, is it worth like one episode being it, or do I space out each grind and actually kind of show that as I go through it a bit more? So I don't know, we'll figure it out. Well, there's task 110 done. Adamu or Kagarian demons, we don't need either of those. Let's go ahead. Lost Grove Errits. We actually do need Errits. So yeah, let's go get geared up and kill those. Hey. There we go. The Razorback gauntlets are acquired. That is one more item off the checklist. We are at 88.75%. Dragon Full Helm completes the Kandarin Diary now. I just got the Gemstone gauntlets from the dragons I needed, so it's for Ultimate Slayer. Almost, well, I'm done with the dragons at least now. And there we go. Wyvern crossbow is obtained. And finishing off the feat. I don't even know where it is. Oh, here it is. And Wyvern crossbow attained, and we're gonna die. So let's TP out. Sweet. That's one of the claws, but I need another. I just got the offhand Ripper claw, so I just need pet for log. So that's exciting. Okay, so we are kind of trying to knock out this. Oh, and I died. Well, see if we can at least get something done here. Can I get TP off? Yeah, as long as I TP out and I don't die, the penance powder will keep me alive, and that's kind of like all I'm going for, is keeping the penance powder up. while I'm doing these kills. Now, this is my 750th task. At this point, all I'm doing is just constantly forcing Ripper Demon tasks. Like, that is my goal. Ripper Demon task. That is it. So, see how this pans out. Jesus Christ. Offhand number 2. I would love to get it in this batch of chewed bones so I can just get rid of the mythical dragons, or don't have to kill the abomination on repeat. I do not want to do that if I can help it. It's not a bad fight. Speaking of, oh, okay. Well, that's done at least. Kandarin's done, and yeah, as I was speaking about it, so that's nice. Moving on to the next one. Yeah, I've been like spooning offhands all day long. Well, so we're just doing a little Dragonkin task because, you know, why not? But we are getting some pretty good drops here. We just got the upgrade kit here for the multi-cannon, which is, you know, 50 mil. And there's something you can do here that I don't think most people know about, but you can actually command some of these cannons and they insta-kill these. So you just go here, fire, and, you know, it does 30k. So it insta-kills these. It doesn't kill the bigger ones. But yeah, you can just insta-kill them for really fast kills an hour, and it does count as kills. Like, my Slayer task is going down, and I'm not having to do any bit of combat. Now, it does consume these siege engine parts, but if you've killed these for a while, like, you have a decent stack. And, you know, I don't think many people know that this is actually a thing. We are fucking done with Ripper Demons. Let's go. I'm so done. Oh, man. I know. Second time the call. Yep. Yeah, it's time to finish it. Oh, and it's almost just over 200,000 kills on the 5482. Okay, let's go. Dark Soul done. I didn't expect that. Dark Soul, I think, comes from the Truthful Ones, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I looked away. I was working on some other stuff, and I was like, huh. Look back and see Dark Soul, and I'm like, oh my. You know, alt account right now is currently farming some Vindicta. So if this is what I think it's from, yeah, the Truthful, all I have to do now is get, and you know, it's all I have to do. I say it like it's simple, is get the 1 in 3k drop from the Manifest Shadows, and Penny the pet is done. I've got the Dark Mind. Dark Soul here is accomplished, and then it's the Dark Body. So that's all that I need, and we are completely done with that pet, which would be nice. Puts us a lot closer. I'll be about 94% done with Ultimate Slayer at that point, which to me is just, it's mental. I'm progressing a lot faster in a lot less time than I thought, because we're at 783 Slayer task at the moment. Strike Worms, Dinosaurs, gonna be a little bit lengthy. Hoping for the best, but honestly, we shall see how this goes. Oh my, yes, we did it. The Dark Body is obtained, which means the Penny Pet is obtained. And with our 800th task being done, we get 330 points, which actually gives me just enough to unlock the ability to go in and move everyone around. But primarily first, let's go ahead and get this Penny Pet combined There we go. Penny is unlocked. Let's go. I got my obsidian cape. Thank you, thank you. Morgan's leather body. At least we're making some progress tonight. Okay, here we are. I'm going to try to get a bit better about recording more during the tasks and maybe even just like talking. I have no idea what people want to see. I'm kind of just like shooting at the hip here. But yeah, I mean, we are doing an undead task. It's an excuse to kill revenants, and I don't really have to re-gear. I know there's different ways to do it, but I just like, I'm using the same ability bar. I just like click and let the revolution do its thing. You know, it could be a little bit more efficient, but I just can't be asked, honestly. This is simple enough and it gets the job done. And it pretty much one-shots. If not, it takes a few seconds, but I mean, it's fast. I mean, it's whatever. I do need to restock on ectoplasm. I've got sub 10,000 left, so that will disappear relatively quickly. I do need to actually move this cannon now that I am thinking about it. It should be right about here. If not, I could like move it up maybe one tile, but this should be okay if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I mean, we've killed about 14,000 revenants so far. I would say we're doing pretty good, honestly. Log-wise, we're also doing really well. We're at 94% of the Ultimate Slayer log completed. Really just down to a lot of the grindy ones. The biggest one I'm currently concerned about now, I mean, lava strike rooms, lava noodles. Yeah, I'm quite concerned about those, in all fairness. But besides lava noodles, dinosaurs are my biggest concern. Following that, they are AFK, so that's not a bad thing. It's just the drop rate is obscene, and I know the amount of hours I can sink into that is where I'm scared. Like, don't get me wrong, it could take me 100,000 kills or so, you know, at the rate that it looks to be going, because I'm at nearing around 16,000 KC at dinosaurs with only the one drop here and nothing else. And I'd say, you know, at least half that KC is, at minimum, I'd say half of that KC is on task. And it's like a 1 in 1,500 chance to roll the table for blowpipe if it's on task. And it's a 1 in 5k off task. So even with, like, I would think at this point that 16k KC, we'll just say it for, it's just simple numbers here, I would have at least rolled the table about 3 times, at least a second time, right? No, 1 time. So that, I mean, that's concerning. Yeah, you know, getting the Seer's Claw is going to be maybe a little bit annoying. Whatever. This is concerning me a lot right now. A decent amount. You know, we need the Statius Full Helm and the Zerial's Robe Bottom. When it comes down to the Revenants, you know, whatever. We'll grind it out. We've got 8 of the Revenant Spirits. We're doing good. And then, yeah, Lava Noodles. Getting all 3 of these. It's going to be something, you know, we'll see. I'm hoping for the best here, but, you know, the rest of these logs are looking good. I'm just, you know, there's a couple things in here that I'm a little bit concerned about. There's a very good chance we could get in a pretty tight spot. Karamja, this one I'm not overly worried about. Like, yeah, it could take a little while, but it's kind of somewhat AFK. Just kills are. Who knows how long that'll take. Now we'll probably dump a good few more hours into it and see how that all plays out. Because all we need left is the Ket Ohm, the Ring of Stone, and the Zilak. And we'll be done there. Not bad at all. And then the Hex Hunter Bow. Hex Hunter Bow, that one could be bad, but given the fact that I can at least buy the Seeker's Charms, which does help with the rates, I'm not as concerned about like it compared to dinosaurs, which might come across weird, but that's honestly kind of the way I'm looking at it. Because, you know, for 15.8k, that does concern me a tad bit. Just a tad bit. So, we shall see. 14,000 Revenants, 14.1k Revenants. Who knows? This was like probably maybe 4 minutes later. We get Revenant Spirit number 9 for the Hellhound. I mean, cool. We've got I think we have like 34k charges of the, enhancer. So that's, nice and all. But yeah, this is a view of what the Revenant log looks like. It's literally just you click. I don't have to use my second hand at all. I just, click around until I run out of potions pretty much. And honestly, like, you could bring pretty much an inventory because there's only a couple drops you actually want to pick up here. And then you just kind of click around and it's just simple, right? Super simple to do. You just click, kill, click, kill, click, kill, pick up the loot whenever it sidestep happen, which isn't often because, well, the drops here are, relatively speaking, quite rare. I mean, you're having to do quite a few kills just to get a single drop. I've seen some crazy stuff, so we'll see. If I can time my surges right, I can maybe bounce some skulls between things, get some more kills per hour. Who knows? But I probably will be wrapping up this video here soon. I would like to get, I don't know if I want to get another log done or if I just want to get like maybe another drop. We'll see. Depends what happens this weekend. I'll probably wrap it up this weekend with what, I'm not sure though. Well, hey, Zuriel Spear, we'll take it. It's like 13 mil. Decided we'd just go for the mage, just kind of chill. It's just as nice, except I don't know honestly if it cost more or less because of the cost of runes, but I don't have the delay that I have with Necro with the summons, and I know I can disable that, but I just didn't feel like changing the ability bars, so I'm going to go this route. Still have Scav 4 on the Virtus here. Perks aren't the best. I mean, I've got Demon Slayer on this. I think I've got Undead Slayer on a different set. So it's not like the best. I could probably switch out, do some different Ghost Hunter stuff. There's a PvMe guide. I didn't feel like pulling it up. Most of this is probably pretty close to what you would run or somewhat similar. I am looking back on it. I think really the one thing I'd change off the top or two things I'd change is probably swap the Wind Book out for the full book. Run the full book because it's cheap to run. So you'll get some additional damage running the full book. And then on top of that, swapping the gloves out for Cinderbanes because these are poisonable. Revenants are, so I could get a little bit extra damage if it ticks on like the dragon or the dark beast. Might be worth it. Probably over the course of hours, I'd say it'd be worth it. So yeah, something I could change. So I'm like AFKing Revenants, and I got the Statius Helm. So I only need one more item to be done with Revenants now. Oh, that took a lot. That was a lot faster than I thought this would be. Hell yeah. The Revenants log. Let's see. 15,500 kills. Let's fucking go.